if you can't get through the narrow, you ain't gonna make it through the kingdom. It's the precept. Go ahead.
There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field.
Right.
And is full of all good things.
The kingdom. Go ahead.
The entrance thereof is narrow.
Right. The entrance is narrow. To this big, broad kingdom, the entrance is narrow, man. The entrance is narrow. As big as this kingdom is, it's one way to get in there. Just one. And if you ain't on that route, you ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You ain't gonna make it. Read.
And it's set in a dangerous place to fall.
And it's set in a dangerous place to fall. I'm gonna say, cause you walk in that line, you got stuff over here, you got stuff over here. But that's what I'm saying. If you stay focused on that line, you just gonna hit it. You just gonna hit it. But you niggas fail to realize, man, you gonna go through adversity when you come into this truth. The Lord, look at the sacrifice the Lord made for the elect of the nation of Israel. You telling me he didn't enter in the straight gate? You dumb nigga. Read.
I got a quick point. Well, just like the brother was saying, you know, it takes patience. It takes patience when you're going through that straight way, because you can fall to the one side or to the left. You know, patience and tribulation. You know, you in that time of adversity, you got to take your time. You know, it says, in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. Right. And one only path between them both.
It's one path between the fire and the water, man. Right. Notice how you use fire and water in there. That first death and that second death. That first death and that second death. That water and that fire. Read.
So small that there could be one man go there at once.
Can't but one man go through that line at one time. You know what I'm saying? You can help your brother when you see him slipping and all that, but you can't make it in there for him, man. It's one at a time. It's one at a time. Most High building it brick by brick, man. Brother by brother. Not nigga by nigga. Go ahead.
If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, right? If he never shall pass the danger set before it,
right? If it was just given to him, he gonna blow it. That already happened. You remember Adam? Read.
How shall he receive this inheritance?
How shall he receive this inheritance if he don't work for it? You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna appreciate it. He gonna piss it off. Go ahead.
That's it.
All right. Alright,
yeah. It's Acts chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples, right, and exhorting them to continue in the faith, right, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
That's what I'm saying. So where in the scriptures do it say that you just gonna walk into the kingdom? You just gonna roll around heaven all day? Where do it say you gonna do that? No, it says you're going to get your ass kicked. You're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to work for the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way to get around it. Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 13, verse 23. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter into a straight gate.
Strive to enter into the straight gate. Not just step on in and, you know what I'm saying? You gonna tootsie roll your way into the kingdom. No, not on the Most High watch. Not on the prophets of the Lord's watch. That ain't how it's gonna go, buddy. No. You gonna get your ass beat and you gonna get refined. You gonna come through that fire like you supposed to if you of the elect.
And on top of that,
somebody get Zechariah 13 and 8.
And on top of that, you got to finish what you start. Starting is easy. Come right here doing the work. Right. You also got to finish it, man.
That's right. Go ahead.
For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in.
For many will seek to enter in. Many gonna try to get in. Many gonna want to get in. Go ahead.
And shall not be able.
And they ain't gonna be able to do it. Why? Because they didn't want to come in on that straight gate. They didn't want to endure the chastening of the Most High. They didn't want to be the Most High's son. They wanted to just cakewalk and coon their way into the kingdom, and the Most High ain't gonna have that, man. Ain't no niggas gonna make it in the kingdom, man.
Right.
Most High ain't more than niggas. Go ahead.
When once the master of the house is risen up,
right,
and have shut the door, and ye begin to stand without to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord,
right,
open unto us,
right,
and he shall answer and say unto you, I know ye not whence you are.
Who is that at my door? Who is that looking at my window? Pow, nobody now. of you, man. He gonna get rid of you, and rightfully so, man. I want to say, why should he ride for you if you didn't want to ride for him, man? You niggas are unfair, man. You niggas ain't fair, man. Lord died for you, but you don't want to take no kind of L. Only reason he corrected you and chastening you is so you can be something, cause you wasn't shit before he started whooping your ass. Go ahead. Somebody got that in Zechariah 13? All right, bring it out.
Romans 12 and 12. Rejoicing in hope, patience in tribulation.
And tribulation, that's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna be, bro, this thing ain't easy for nobody. It ain't supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be. But you would jump through all kind of hoops to get some box. You would jump through all kind of hoops to get a new car.
So you have patience for that. Patience.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga will save up a nickel a year. Nigga will save up a nickel a year for however many years he need to get a Benz.
Continuing instant in prayer.
That's what I'm saying, and y'all don't do none of that, man. Don't nobody want to do what it takes to get out of here, man. But everybody want to be saved. Everybody want to be saved, but don't nobody want to do the work. 13 and 8. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord.
The Lord said this. Not the dudes on the corner in the so-called dresses. The Lord said this. The Lord said this. We're going to preface it. The Lord said this. Read it.
2 parts therein shall be cut off.
2 parts therein shall be cut off.
And die.
Right, go ahead.
But the third shall be left therein.
So out of all the people on this side, out of every 3 of them, 2 of them going to be out of there, man. 2 of them going to be out of there. But the one that remain, go ahead.
And I will bring the third part through the fire.
The Lord is going to bring the third part through the fire. The Lord is going to bring the elect through the fire. The Lord is going to bring you through that. It ain't going to be in your own power if you get out of here. The Lord is going to bring you through that fire. I can't stress that enough. The Lord is going to bring you through that fire. It's the Lord's will for you to come through that fire and be somebody, man. Go ahead.
And will refine them as silver is refined,
right?
And will try them as gold is tried.
Everybody knows silver and gold is the real money. You know what I'm saying? You know how precious gold is to people. You know how precious silver is to people. But that's what I'm saying. It gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? Once it go through that fire, then you can sell it. Then the value is what it's gonna be. After all that. The Most High is building a valuable army right now, man. To him. It's valuable to him. Go ahead.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
Right.
And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
So now somebody go get Romans chapter 8, where it says the Most High is with you, who can be against you.
Got it.
All right, read.
Romans chapter 8, and I started.
Read that last part one more time. Hold on. Read that last part one more time. That last line.
All right. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
All right. Now that sounds like a sweet deal to me. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll start up with
31. 31, 32. Where did the Most High be with us? Who can be against us?
32.
All right.
Romans chapter 8, verse 32.
Read all the way down to the end.
Right. He that spared not his own son,
right,
but delivered him up for us all,
right,
how shall he not with him also freely give us all things?
Right.
Who shall lay anything to the charge of the God's elect?
That's what I'm saying. The sons of the Most High, the ones that endured that chastening, the one that took it like a man, the ones that realized they was wicked, repented, and came back to the Heavenly Father. That's who that's talking about. Go ahead.
It is God that justifies.
Right. It's the Most High that justifies, man. Can't nobody else say nothing. Can't nobody. If the Most High got his hand on you, can't nobody say nothing. Right. Read.
Who is he that condemneth?
Right.
It is Yahushua that died.
Right.
Yea, rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of the Most High.
Right, go ahead.
Who also make an intercession for us.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And you got to respect the Son too. You got to respect the Father and the Son, man. The Son is, I would say the Son got your back. You know what I'm saying? The Son got your back so hard it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai?
Who gonna separate us from the love of the Lord? Who gonna do it? You got the love of the Lord on your side, man. You don't need nothing else.
Right.
Read.
Shall tribulation or distress or persecution?
So losing my job or losing my woman or getting arrested or getting tortured, is that gonna keep me from the Lord? Is that gonna make me forsake the Lord? Go ahead.
Or famine or nakedness?
Am I hungry just because I'm hungry and it's cold? Is that gonna make me forsake the Lord? Go ahead. Or peril or sword? Go ahead.
As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long.
Right.
We are counted as sheep for the slaughter.
Yep, go ahead.
Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
And through all that, through all the slavery and all the beatings and all the firings and all the hunger and all the getting just abused, through all that. Read that last part again.
Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
We are more than conquerors to him that loved us. Keep going.
For I am persuaded that neither death,
right,
nor life, nor angels,
right,
nor principalities,
right,
nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come,
right,
nor height, nor depth,
right,
nor any other creature,
keep going,
shall be able to separate us from the love of
it. Ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna be able to turn you from the bosom of the Most High and His Son, man. If you go in on that straight gate, if you go in on that straight gate, that's your reward.
2 men fucking holding hands, man. Shit is sick. It's too big for that, man.
This place fucking. Which is in Yahweh Shai Mashiach, our Lord.
All right. Somebody give me Sirach 4:28.
Shamar.
4:28. It's a big fucking prison, man. Yeah. It's a big jail, man. Like, you know, in the actual prison, you niggas, like we was talking earlier, you people get to, you know, go in the yard, shoot the basketball, play dominoes. But we're in prison. I guess we get to what? Go get a sandwich. Get a car. You get to go to work. You get to see a big booty bitch that's gonna ruin your life, man.
Right.
That's a part of dying too, man. That's a part of dying all the day long, waking up in this damn prison, man. This is nothing but a concentration camp and a punishment for the Israelites, man. Yes. That's all this is, man. Right. You gotta walk around and see 2 men holding hands, man. But then if you say something, you the crazy one, man.
You got the problem, that's right.
Somebody get Ezekiel 9:4 too. Sirach.
Sirach. If I can say this real quick, adding on to what the brother had said a minute ago, we weren't put here. This didn't happen to us so that we could be brought over here for our enjoyment. It's because we moved the Lord to wrath. It's because we went off from worshiping the Lord in spirit and in truth. And so this happened to us. Now we're here in this big ass prison, just like with the other kingdoms. Now we're here serving out our punishment until the Lord comes to save us. You know?
Ecclesiasticus 4:28, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Now, say strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord will fight for you. So now, having said that, give me Ezekiel 9:4. Because now you got to start working. Now you got to work for it. You know what I'm saying? You understand it. You understand the scriptures. You know that the white man is the devil.
That's right. That's right.
You know that this kingdom is crumbling.
That's right.
And you know that America is gonna be out of there.
That's right.
So now what you gonna do? Now you got to get out there and do the work.
That's right.
You got to sigh and cry and tell the so-called white man that that's a rap for his behind.
That's right.
Read.
Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
Go through the midst of the city.
Through the midst of Jerusalem.
Through the midst of Jerusalem. We're on the corner of Main and Akron in downtown Dallas. It's plenty of Jerusalem out here. Read.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh.
I set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and they cry. And that mark is talking about this word, the understanding of this word.
That's right.
So all the men that got that mark, you go out and see how many of them you can find. Read.
And they cry for all the abominations.
And they cry for all the abominations done in the midst of. Right. You go out and you look for the ones that don't like this place. You look for the ones that's ready to get the hell out of here.
That's right.
You go find the ones that want to see this place burn. Go out there and find the ones that heard the truth and receive it. They got ears to hear and eyes to see. Go out and get them. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in my hearing,
right?
Go ye after him through the city
and everybody who ain't hating this place, everybody who ain't tired of being here, do what?
Go ye after him through the city and smite.
You kill that nigga, man. Yep. Go ahead.
Hey. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Read that last part again.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Don't spare him, don't have pity on him, don't do none of that. If he ain't right, get rid of him.
You gotta go.
Thus saith the Lord. Go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young.
Slay utterly old and young. You get him, you get that coon out of here, you get his mom out of here, you get his granny out of here, you get his nieces, his nephews, his son. Read.
Both maids and little children and women.
Both maids, little children, women. Anybody who ain't right gotta go.
That's right.
Anybody that's gonna come up here and want to take over Obama gotta go. Anybody that want to take over this so-called white man gotta go. If you ain't right with the Most High, you got to go.
That's right.
Because you people are in line and in league with death, man. So we can't be cool with you, man. We can't agree. I can't agree with a person that agrees with death.
That's right.
You know, you gotta go, man. We're about life everlasting up here, man.
If you a nigga in 2013 wearing whitey tights,
I know, I just seen that shit, man.
Something wrong with you, man. There's absolutely something wrong with you, man. I'm sorry, I gotta say that, man.
Sagging and shit.
Sagging with some whitey tighties, man.
That ain't the gayest shit.
The Sandlot. My man said the Sandlot, man. He got some whitey tighties on, man. I mean, you know what? I wasn't gonna get into my mode, but now I'm getting into the mode, man. It's time for you niggas to step the hell up, man. You must step up, man. This is not what we do here. Is not a game. What we do here is not entertainment. What we do here has absolutely nothing to do with what you think being a celebrity is about, man. I'm starting to get mad. I'm starting to get, you know, we were talking to the car, brother. I'm starting to get fucking mad, man. This ain't no game, man. This ain't no game. Shit makes me so fucking mad that you got people out there that think that this thing is a game, man. You people, man, you don't know what you're dealing with, man. You got this nigga Rance Noble, man. I knew you for 15 years and you better not say nothing. You better not even fucking mention my name, man. You got the nerve to put that video up, man. You knew exactly what your ass was doing, man. You knew what you were doing. Got the nerve to put me under the bus, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. I gotta call for Elder Tahar himself to air your ass out, man. Now say something about that, man. And you know we've been in life and death situations, nigga. You ain't got nothing to say about me, man. Talking about if Al-Mashabala got a place on a chariot, he got a place on a chariot. I ain't never said that. When you ain't never heard me say nothing like that, man. prisoner of hope, just like all these men are prisoners of hope, man. And you got the fucking nerve to justify that act of that heinous act of adultery, man. When you was plotting on that woman the whole time, man. And that woman was sitting there lusting after your ass the whole time, man. Acting like you was being righteous, and all of a sudden, oh, you just got confused and the bitch just fucking messed your mind up, man. You was already a slave to pussy, man. Yep. You were already a slave to pussy, man. And you got a goddamn nerve putting me in that shit, man. These men, they'll look me dead in my eye. They know me, man. I don't give a shit about your woman, man. I don't even want to know what your woman look like. If I do know what your woman look like, I'll say salam, deuces, and I go to that back room.
Yep. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you, man? This is by order of Elder Tahar. You getting aired out tonight, man. And I ain't even gonna say everything that's what's wrong with you, man. And you know we've been in life and death situations, and you know we seen some of them same gangsters face to face that basically I done looked them in their face at the barrel of a gun for your ass, man. All right? I ain't never been fearful, man. And what's crazy about it is you did that on some real whole shit, man. Out, man.
Proverbs 54.
Give me somebody give me what is that in Timothy where it says in the last day? I'm sorry, Peter.
2 Peter 3 and 8.
2 Peter chapter 3. Go ahead, man.
Proverbs 54 and 12. For it was not an enemy.
And you know I was your father, man. You used to call me little big brother, man. All right? He's a witness. He's a witness. Go ahead.
For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me.
It wasn't somebody that I, you know what I'm saying, that I had problems with. It was a man that I loved, that I nurtured, man. It was a man that I nurtured. I nurtured you, man. I dare you to get on camera and say that I didn't bring you up, man. I dare you. Go ahead, man.
Yep. Then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me. Then I would have hid myself from him.
Then I would have been like, you know what? And actually, you know what? I tried to play the background. I let them brothers in LA, I said, look, I'm gonna let them do what they do. But then I got a phone call from the man. He made a second video being an asshole about it, man. You made a second video when all you had to do was fucking be quiet. And I told this brother to email you and take GMS off of your channel, man. You are not among us. You ain't among us. And man, you better not say a goddamn thing, man. You better not say a goddamn thing. You know about me, man. You threatened my life. You told me you was gonna kill me, and I came on the next plane down to Austin, Texas, man. And tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You told me you were gonna kill me, man. Go ahead.
But it was thou a man of mine equal, my guide and mine acquaintance.
This is a guy I knew. I knew this nigga, man. Got the nerve to sit there and say that these men, that y'all know, you men, all y'all in this camp know us. Would we ever endorse adultery?
Hell no.
How dare you, man? And I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm speaking out of pain, man. You fucking hurt me, man. fucking hurt me, man. You motherfucker, man. You motherfucker, you, man. Go ahead, man.
We took sweet counsel together and walked into the house of God in company.
Yeah, and then you talk to me like everything is all good and shit, man. You fucking piece of shit, man. Let me tell you something, man. You people in GMS, man, you better fucking get your act together, man. You better fucking get your act together, man. This ain't no fucking game. This ain't no game. This is not a game, man. Go ahead.
You'll be like Dwight Howard. I'm with Kobe. Now look at your ass. You're losing. Don't think just because you got the name GMS on your webpage that you somehow got a place on the chariot.
Yeah, you using my name as like I'm. First of all, I ain't shit. I ain't nothing. Who am I? Who is I myself, Harlem, man? I'm nobody. I'm just like you. I'm a regular person just like you, man. I'm no angel. I'm no God. You think you can use my name to be a demon? The Lord is gonna fucking destroy your ass, man. And I dare your ass to say something about me, nigga. I dare you, man. You know how I got down here, man. I dare your ass, man. You piece of shit, man. You got the nerve to sit there and act like you humble, and then you gonna make a video, like, and then you make a second video trying to justify your wickedness, man.
Yeah,
after you said, oh, that's all you had to say. All you had to say is, may the Lord have mercy on me, and leave it like that. But then this dude gonna make a video trying to explain how basically this woman deceived it. If the woman deceived your ass, man, nigga, you wasn't right in the fucking first place. We have strict rules in GMS. We are very strict about women, man. I know this man's woman. I know this man's woman. They know me. His woman went so far to say, y'all say my government, say, why is Dion so angry? Why is he so mean? What you tell her, man? She ain't none of my business.
Why are you worried about how he treats you? Why does that matter?
She's none of my business, man. She's none of my fucking business. She ain't none of my business. Yeah. And then on top of that, you had this woman living with you while this other man was away in a whole nother state, man.
You already knew him.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Nigga, you ain't right, man. You ain't right, man. You ain't right, man.
Wasn't some dudes you heard about. You know?
And then you try to put all us three under the bus, man. And you know good and goddamn well that you didn't tell us the truth about that situation, man. You motherfucker, man. Let me tell you something, man. Them guys in LA don't even, they didn't even really lay into your ass the way you need to be laid into, man. You ran Snowball. And you know too, man, I was the only one checking for your ass. When your ass was catching felonies, when your ass was going back and forth from San Jose and San Jose, you was going to LA, you was going to Vegas, you was getting caught up and going to jail. I was the only one checking for you, man. And them dudes are bear witness, man.
That's right. That's right.
You ain't right, man. Well, Tahar, he called me today and he said, look, I deputize you to talk about that nigga because that nigga ain't right and that nigga needs to be exposed for what he is, man. The nigga that he is, man. You ain't right, man. Talking about you didn't understand the scriptures, man. You know you can't deal with another man's woman, man. you know good and goddamn, give me what's that in 1 Corinthians 7, where it says as long as a man liveth. Okay, bring a precept out, man. But man, I'm gonna get on your head, nigga. I'm gonna get on your head, and you better not say shit about me or to me, man. Cause you can get these lumps, man. You can get them, player. You can get them, man. You years ago, you threatened my life. I came and tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You threatened my life because I was dealing with your sister, nigga. I was dealing with your sister, all right? And your sister was a piece of shit. And I lied to that bitch. I told her I was from Brooklyn. So I could put the long dick in her, man. All right? I did that. I did that. And I became friends with your ass. With your ass, man. Okay? So you can tell me, brother, you tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, man. Tell me I'm lying. I was living in Oakland, and you said, what? You told me, you called me on the phone, because that nigga Brian Mitchell called you snitching on me and shit, man, because I was out there doing what I do. Right. Sticking long dick on bitches, man. All right? And that dude, that dude went out there and snitched on me, and you called me up talking about, nigga, what I tell you if you was gonna do something to my sister? I said, well, what you talking about? Nigga told you talking about you gonna kill me. I came down the next day, man. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. That's how we became friends, nigga. Piece of shit. Go ahead, man. You a liar, man. You're a real fucking liar, man. You're a real liar. And you know good and goddamn well that bitch didn't deceive you, man. You was using Kiddo to talk to that bitch and get in that bitch ear because you're a pimp. And you've always been a pimp. And you know I know you a pimp, man. Yeah, and the scriptures say whoremongers ain't gonna make it to the kingdom of heaven, man. And then you told them young brothers that you can whoremong a heathen, man. Where's that in the scriptures? Somebody find me a scripture where it says you can be a whoremonger to a heathen, man. You fucking piece of shit. We had to like say it out loud, brother. You ain't gotta say his name.
Yeah, we had to curse a nigga out in Seattle behind that. He's no longer amongst them, but he was doing the same thing, making money off his bitch, so say, you know? Yeah,
being a whoremonger, man. You ain't, that ain't nowhere in the scripture, man. Whoremongers ain't gonna make it in the kingdom. Go ahead, brother.
Ecclesiasticus 32:17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
And then you found an excuse, man. So you made this second video called Bitches. It's called Bitches Part 2. Wow. That's what it's called. It's called Bitches Part 2. Wow. And you still got the GMS name on you, nigga. You are not among us, man. You are not among us, man. You are not among us, man.
You mean you didn't mean nothing that you said in your first video?
Yeah, exactly. You didn't mean shit that you said in your first video, man. You piece of shit. And if you was any friend of mine, man, you know how I get down. You know how I get down, man. And then you had the nerve to tell them guys, if I'm a Shabala is gonna make it on the chariot, and I know I'm gonna make it on the chariot because I like that we lived in the world. But if you know anything about me, and you know a whole lot about me, I quit everything cold turkey in your face. You motherfucking piece of shit, man. How dare you, man? You got Elder Tahar calling my phone, basically like, yo, man, what's up with this guy? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, you know the man better than me, you know, because basically you was pulling even on his heartstrings, man. You motherfucker, you ain't shit, man. Got the goddamn nerve to sit there and use us brothers' credibility, so to speak, man. Knowing full well we wouldn't endorse no shit like that, man. You know good and goddamn well we wouldn't endorse no shit like that, man. If I find any of you brothers committing adultery, man, y'all better keep me away from that dude, because I'm going to take life away from him, man. I'm taking life away from that dude, man. Motherfuckers, man. Go ahead, man.
We'll just start here.
I'm just so, you know, it just makes you so angry, man.
Right.
And how a man could do that to you, man. How a man could betray you like that, man. How the Lord must have felt for Judas Iscariot, man. That's fucking crazy that you can do that to a person, man. Go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 7:10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and a subtle heart. And this is what she said, I'm gonna jump.
Yeah.
Come, let us take our
Somebody get Sirach chapter 25.
He read that scripture.
He read it like he wasn't the one initiating the harlotry.
Yeah, man.
You know, you were initiating
Yeah,
it,
you
man.
set that thing up, man.
You were initiating it.
You set that whole thing up, man. Because every time you called us and
had
questioned
so
about
much
that
of a zeal,
situation,
right?
yeah, because we thought, man, he trying to figure out the situation with his brother, man.
Hey, well, the way that he played it was that
man and how the brother was treated.
well, no, it wasn't even that. I mean, that was part of it, but he was saying like it was messing up their home situation because that woman, basically, they were trying to figure out the Section 8 situation, so she you know, with his woman and that woman, you know what I mean? Like, so he, man, Rance Noble, okay? I even give all of y'all my government name. My government name is Dion Davis, all right? Okay? In case that nigga wanna talk some shit, man. That dude ain't right, and all you guys that are in Las Vegas, you better get away from that motherfucker, man. Get away from him, man. That dude ain't right.
Because it says here
that dude didn't have no shame in hurting his best friend. The only dude that had any care for that dude, man. And y'all bear witness. You two bear witness to it, man.
And it said that she did this to a man void of understanding.
Yeah, well, it tell you if you commit adultery that you lack understanding. I'm getting so hot, it ain't even cold to me.
Verse 19 says, for the good man is not home, he is gone on a long journey. He hath taken a bag of money with him and will come at the day appointed. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him.
Yeah, now her thing was, and she thought that she was being slick too. Now, first of all, this demon, bitch, I hope you look me dead in my face when I'm talking to you, you dumb bitch. Hey, you know America's gonna be destroyed, you goddamn crackers. Did you know that?
I knew it.
Okay, well, good, you fucking crackers.
Yeah, you get an A+.
All right, you get an A+, all right? An A-,
yeah.
A B-, all right?
Flunkies.
But let me say something to that demon, to that fucking demon. Now she tried to be slick and send all of that dumb message. I was confused. What she said? Yeah, I was.
Because it was all right with men objecting. Like she waited till she got the word.
She admitted in the email that we've never said no shit like that. She admitted in the email.
As if she was ever waiting on our okay to give him the pussy anyway. I'm a Shabala said.
We need to get them on the phone and ask them.
I'm a Shabala.
Okay, now put the dick in. Okay, now put the dick in.
Hey, but hold on. Listen, bitch. Like I told you before, all right? And I hope you put a comment on our board so we can blast your bitch ass, all right? Just like I told you that night. I said, you better hope your ass is Mary Magdalene. And I know for a fact your ass ain't Mary Magdalene. Y'all think it's okay to be homosexuals? Y'all keep walking by. You know what? I'm claiming your ass. You mine, all right? You mine. You motherfucker. back to the lecture at hand.
You bitch.
But back to the lecture at hand. This bitch had the nerve, and just like I told her that night, I said, you better hope your ass is Mary Magdalene, and I guarantee you, your ass ain't Mary Magdalene, dumb bitch. First of all, you was lusting after the dude, and when he told you, he said it in the judgment. He said she was lusting after, you never bucked up against it. You never said, no, he's lying. I was never lusting after him.
Yeah.
You never said nothing, cause you know you were doing that, man.
From the moment she saw him, she would fuck.
You know, and he was being wicked, plotting on her, man. Man, Rance, all I ever did was show love to you, man. And for you to do that shit, man, you a motherfucker, man. You a piece of shit, man. Got the nerve to sit there and say all the people that know me personally, I apologize. You know, man, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Yeah, like there's an adultery loophole. Man, ain't no adultery loophole in the scriptures, man. You're a piece of shit. And don't act like you King David, man.
Yeah, because the Lord, you said, may the Lord have mercy on me. You should have just did the work.
That's it.
That's what we told you to do.
And that's what we told him to do. I told him, I said, look. Well, I told him, I said, you better tell Israel what you did. You're not among GMS no more. Did I not tell him this? Y'all were there.
I wasn't there, but I told him.
But you wasn't there. Yeah, that's right. You wasn't there. You were there. He was there. But I said, you are not among GMS no more. You better tell Israel what you did, and then just go do the work, man. Don't be sitting there trying to justify that bullshit, man. And you bet.
And I told you that you was always justifying, man. Cause I could hear it whenever you first. I thought you was justifying this. I'm not justifying myself. Yes, you are, man.
And then you had the bitch, that fat bitch, kiddo, with a gun in the back, man, talking about you about to shoot the brothers, man. And if it wasn't for me, your ass wouldn't be alive, man. Because I called them and I said, what did I say? I said, don't put your hands on the dude. I said, keep it spiritual, because I said, what's going to happen? I said, what the Lord is going to do to that dude is going to be way worse than what you could physically do to that motherfucker, man. Did I not say that?
Same thing about that woman.
Same thing about that fucking woman, that piece of shit that tried to send Elder Ayathan a message. I get a call from Elder Ayathan, then me and these brothers, we like, hey, oh, he didn't even know, Elder Ayathan didn't even know that I had already talked to Elder Tahar about it. You know, you're a fucking piece of shit, man.
Yeah, you gonna allow a woman to get you in this position. Now look at what we're doing. All because of a stinking pussy. We over here screaming on the corners at your ass, man.
Give me that, what I asked for him, Peter.
That's crazy, man. You allow the shit to get to this level, man. You're supposed to be a pimp, right, man?
Yeah.
You're supposed to know better.
Start at verse 1. Start at verse 1. Right?
Yeah, man.
No, y'all say what y'all want to say, and then
you're supposed to be a pimp. That's supposed to be like the
I told the brothers.
Woman psychologist.
Well, I told the brothers. I said, man, why is that dude wearing them fur coats lately, man? Did I not say that?
Damn.
I said, what's wrong with this nigga, man?
Like he getting
back into that pimp mode, man. And see, nigga, I know you. You was a pimp, man. You was a pimp. In fact, Kiddo was your fucking madam, all right? That bitch that you got in Vegas right now, that fat bitch that you got in Vegas that I told you not to punch in her fucking forehead was your madam, man, all right? Tell me I'm lying, nigga. Oh, man, let me tell you something, man. You can come try to kill me. You can do whatever you want to do, man. At least give me a fair one, man. I'll put these motherfucking paws on you. You listen, let me tell you something, man. You lied, and you betrayed the best friend that you had, the only man that went and visited your ass in prison, man.
We didn't even know you. We was like, you know what? Because it's his friend, we go give him some money too. When you were sending him money.
Yep.
We gave you money too, brother, to give you in jail, man.
Piece of shit, man.
We didn't even know you. But just because we knew that this man loved you, we was down with it, man.
And I loved you, man. I loved you more than a lot of brothers, man. And you know that, man. Don't play no fucking games with me, man. All right, now give me I know y'all got precepts. Give me that in Peter.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
See, the thing is, you stirred up the pure mind, and what's crazy, I talked to you about it, man. I talked to you about it because you were still smoking weed. When I first came into the truth, I was still smoking weed, and I quit cold turkey right in your face, man. In his face too. Tell me I'm lying, you little bitty, itty bitty nigga. You itty bitty nigga. And don't come at me with that killer shit, alright? You better not come at me with that I'll beat you up shit. I'll put these motherfucking things in your life, man. Y'all put these, you understand me? Man. I'll put them polar bears in his life, man. Damn. Go ahead, man.
That ye may be mindful. That ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets and of the.
See, you got to be mindful of the things that were written of the holy prophets. And you got the nerve to tell them guys, if Amashaba has a place on the chariot, then I got a place on the chariot. I never said that. When have you brothers, any of you brothers, when have y'all ever heard me say that I have a loaded place on a chariot?
Never.
That's wicked. I'm working towards it. Go ahead.
That ye may be mindful of the words which are spoken before by the holy prophets and of the commandment.
You're supposed to be mindful of the words that were spoken before the holy prophets. Being mindful, what does that mean to be mindful? Somebody look it up. You know, y'all got all these smartphones and shit, man. You know, look it up, man. In fact, you know what? Don't even look it up on your phone. Get my concordance and look it up in the in the Greek, because that probably will give a better explanation as to what Paul means. I'm sorry, Peter means.
There's 3.
Are you, where you at? Where, you in the blue letter?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Which one? Oh, sorry. Well, here's the first definition of the word mindful in the Greek.
Okay.
It's G3421.
Okay.
And the Greek word is manya.
Speak up.
Get your voice up, bro.
This is the Greek word manyamoyoho. To exercise memory, recollect, by implication, to punish, also to rehearse, make mention, be mindful.
Right, to rehearse. Like what was that in Judges 5?
That's right.
To rehearse the righteous acts. Right? Somebody get Judges 5 and 11. We're supposed to rehearse these things, man. You're supposed to be mindful of these things. And if you were mindful, then you wouldn't be talking that bullshit you talking, man. Go ahead, bring it up.
This is a Greek G3403, and here's the definition: to remind, to recall to mind, be mindful, remember.
Hey, well, there you go. Call to mind, right? When you call something to mind, what are you doing? You're thinking about it, right? You're thinking about it. You're meditating on it. What are you supposed to do pursuant to Philippians 2 and 5? Let what?
This mind
be you, which was also in Christ.
Think about it. Think how he thought. Lord gonna fucking kill your ass, man. Lord, you sitting there acting like you being all, you know what I'm saying, like you want the Lord to have mercy on you, and you being humble and shit, and like that woman took you down. But I told you 2 days before even that council happened, I said, what did I tell you about fucking them women, man? Did I not tell him that? Man, brother, I ain't never been so hurt in my life, man. If these brothers did some shit like that to me, man, I might kill these dudes, man. I ain't gonna kill them.
I don't do that.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
She turns you into a piece of bread, man.
Yeah, she turned you basically into a piece of shit.
Because any man who gets in front of the world and tries to justify that instead of laying dormant, okay, something ain't right with that dude.
Okay, hold that. Give me what you got. Okay, go ahead, brother. And somebody give me Sirach chapter 25. Okay, they've been working on it. They've been waiting on it.
Let's start it.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 12. A naughty person, a wicked
Started, you know what? Since you had Proverbs chapter 6, start at verse 1, and then you can jump down, jump around. Start at verse 1, but start at
Proverbs 6 and 1. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger,
you gotta be surety of your friend, man. See, we're surety for each other, man. We get on each other's nerves. We also uplift each other. We're the best friends of the world to each other, man. You know, I know some of you brothers in the camp want to be good friends with us and all that, and we're working towards that. Hey, like even today, this brother was in the car. I'm getting to know the brother more and more, and that's making us better friends to each other. You know what I'm saying? I'll let your boy. All right. But you know what I'm saying? That's making us better friends to each other. You know what I'm saying? He's more willing to open up, and I'm more willing to open up to him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Same with y'all the cop. The brother that's on the camera right now, last week, we were talking, and he was like, he said basically, he was like, man, the stuff you telling me is beautiful because, you know what we talked about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get all into it, but that opens us up to be better friends to each other. No longer do I call you, what did the Lord say? No longer do I call you servants, but I call you what?
Friends.
I call you my friends. Greater love have no man than he lay down his life for his friend. Right? Go ahead.
Thou art snared with the words of thy mouth. Thou art taken.
See, he was snared with his word of his mouth, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. A naughty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth.
Right. And he was forward, man. He was just going around saying whatever the hell he wanted to say. And he made the damn video talking about, did you see the second one? It's called Bitches Part 2. It's called Bitches Part 2, man. What's wrong with this fucking dude, man? Rance Noble, you know I will put these fucking paws on you, man. Alright? Righteously, man. And I don't even want to do it, man. I want the Lord to just fuck your ass up, man. You betrayed me in a way that I ain't never been betrayed before, man. So that's the punishment. That's the punishment for your ass, man.
So if you think what this brother is saying is all off the Richter, well, what about what the Lord said in the law according to an adultery?
Oh, by the way, Elder Tahar told me to do this. Eat that, nigga. Eat that, nigga. I got a personal call from Elder Tahar to do it, nigga. And I wasn't even gonna do it. I told this brother, I said, look, you just gonna let it ride. Go ahead, man.
A wicked man walketh with a forward mouth. He winketh his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teaches with
What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing, man? You all right?
Good.
Hey, you got a nice little helmet of hair on your head. Yeah. You all right? Go ahead.
Seen Django?
Yeah. Have you seen Django yet? We're in the Django spirit, man. So you might not want to.
You haven't seen that movie?
Yeah, you might want to.
You seen it?
I didn't see what you guys.
We're in the Django spirit, man. We don't like white people. We don't like white people.
They've done.
Yeah, no, you're right, man. Those are some nice slippers, by the way. I like them. Hey, go ahead.
Get your ass out of here. Nigga slipped out quick when we got on his daddy and shit. Man, don't play no like that. Scoot your head. He over there.
Give him a hug.
Hey, man, get a picture of this nigga, man. Get a picture of this piece of shit.
The coon of the year, man.
Fucking piece of shit.
Niggas, man.
Yo, fuck you people, man. All right, go ahead, man.
Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly.
That nigga had them Candyland slippers on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Frowardness in his heart, he devises mischief continually.
And you were devising mischief continuously, man. First of all, you sent the this nigga J Dog on the plane with a weed brownie, man. Then you fucking mailed brothers weed cookies, man, through the mail, man. Tell me I'm lying, nigga.
Nigga like jail.
Nigga love jail, man. Nigga love jail, man.
That is off the fucking chain.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's wrong with this nigga, man? What's wrong? And then he had the nerve to ask me. He was like, man, would you have did that, man? No, nigga.
Shouldn't have did that, huh?
I would not have sent weed cookies through the mail, nigga. No, I wouldn't have done that.
Bro, man, I shouldn't have did that, huh?
Tell me I'm lying, nigga. Go ahead.
He sowed discord.
And he sows discord. He had this dude J Dog
Lusting after a prostitute and shit. This nigga J Dog sick.
Boy, he was the pimp.
Yeah.
He was the pimp.
Love sick over a prostitute, man.
And he was the pimp, man. And you were the pimp, nigga. You were the pimp. I dare you to say anything against what I'm saying. I dare you. I dare you, man. I dare you, man.
This nigga Catfish, J-Dog, he got a lot of names for this. Heathcliff,
man.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm still dealing with her, man. She don't even pick up my phone call no more, man. I can't eat, man. It's sad and shit. Come on.
And he did that in front of the whole camp. You piece of shit. And you facilitated that shit, man.
You know? But look, he got on J-Dog.
Yeah.
Tell him, nigga, this a bitch.
Well, that's because he's a pimp. He's a pimp. You're a whoremonger, man. You're a whoremonger. That's why you got that fucking beaver jacket.
Trying to tell him to let the bitch go. You nigga, you let go up, brother.
Come on, man. That nigga had a fucking charmeuse jacket, man. Go ahead, man.
Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly
and that's why it came suddenly on your ass. And you thought when they came up there, when they came up there to Vegas that it was y'all were gonna squash the beef with Muwata, and you came in the house, and the spirit had it where you wasn't even there when they came, and so the Zebulonite brother, he actually went to get to confront the bitch, and he wasn't even there. And so he goes in there, and you're like, hey brothers, you know? And they had already exposed your bitch ass, man. How dare you use me, man? I was the only friend you had, man.